Welcome, and greetings to all. I am Shenlong Pendragon, the Lore Master. So as always, a quick disclaimer. I do not own any of the images or the story in this video. The credit for these all belong to their original sources. So a quick recap on last time. I told you the Legend of the Morrigan. Today, I will tell you the Legend of Ankou. To understand this legend, we must first ask, what is a Reaper? Reapers are the sinister, ghost-like apparitions that collect the souls of the dead and ferry them to the afterlife. There are many Reapers throughout the world. In ancient Egypt, there was Anubis, the jackal-headed god, who weighed the hearts of those who had died to judge their worthiness and allow them to enter the afterlife. In Taoist mythology, there are these two sinister characters, Oxhead, Niuto, and Horseface, Mamian. These two sinister guardians protect the gates of hell, Diu, and guard against any that would escape or enter. Through them, the souls are sent to the king of the dead, King Yan or King Yama. He records the sins and worthiness of those who had died and sends them to an appropriate location within Diu, or allows them to ascend to heaven. In Japan, he was known as King Enma. In ancient Greece, there was the sinister Thanatos, the hands of death. He wasn't content to merely reap the souls of the living, for he felt cheated. A god's immortality was an insult to his own power, and his greatest ambition was to slay and reap the souls of the gods. In Norse mythology, there are the Valkyrie. They are the war maidens of Odin, servants of Freya. Across the skies and through battlefields they ride on their white stallions and mares, collecting the souls of the dead and taking them to Valhalla, where they may meet with their ancestors in honor before Odin's throne. The Christians also have their own story of death, for during the time of the end, the four horsemen will ride. There is pestilence or conquest upon his white horse, and in the wake of conquest follows war upon the red horse. Then comes famine upon his black horse, and finally the pale rider, Death himself. The origins of the Reaper can be traced back to France and Brittany during Celtic times. He is also seen in Ireland, Wales, and Cornwall. The Bretons believed that he was a tall man, hooded and cloaked, sometimes sporting a scythe or a wide-rimmed hat, driving a cart drawn by 4 black horses. He appears at dusk, or sometimes twilight, and knocks upon the door of the dead man or those who are to die. Sometimes he wails like a banshee, striking fear into all that hear it. Ankou is the last man to die in a parish. Before the year is out, the man must complete Ankou's task and become the new Reaper. He is the graveyard watcher, a servant of death, and he protects the souls of the dead from any that would try to resurrect them. When more deaths than normal occur within the year, one may say, Warme fe heman zo un Ankou dork? On my faith, this one is a nasty Ankou. Ankou is the omen of death in many countries. As he straddles by upon his cart, many fear that their own death or one of a loved one may soon be approaching. One legend states that Ankou has no eyes, only empty, burning sockets. Once, he tried to reap the soul of an innocent, living man. Not a mistake he would likely repeat any time soon. For his punishment, the angels took his eyes. Many fear the Pale Rider, believing him to be the final and ultimate evil they must face. But is this a truly honest representation? For death is neither good nor evil, it merely is. So by extension, Ankou himself is neither good nor evil. He merely continues on with his work, ignoring and having very little interest in the lives of humans. Some legends of Ankou say that he is a soldier, a man who died in war and whose ghost or ghoul must continue the work of the Reaper, ferrying the souls to the afterlife or to heaven, or perhaps dragging them to hell. Who knows what the Reaper intends, for he has a job to do and none may interfere. One legend from Ireland shows that he is not a ghost, but a fairy, the king of the dead. One legend states that his heart is lonely and sad, and he does not wish ill on anyone. However, he brings swift death with scythe or sword, because he sees that the people are suffering. Unwilling to let their suffering continue, he brings them a swift end. Hence, his occasional nom de gras, the fairy of merciful death. Many know the Reaper, but the real question is, does he know you? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please remember to like and subscribe for more lore, myths, legends, and stories. I am Shenlong Pendragon, and until next time, remember, knowledge is power.